Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Christine. I will leave all my socials down in the description box. Today we will be doing a first impressions on the makeup brand Kylie Cosmetics. So if you want to see what I reviewed, what I think of the products, then keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to finally be back. You guys haven't seen me, I believe, since November. I did mention to you guys that I am in the process of moving, so that's taken up a lot of my time. As well as December is just really important for my family, besides the fact, obviously, that it's Christmas. My birthday is Christmas Eve, then we have Christmas, then we have me and my husband's wedding anniversary, so of course New Year's, so we have a lot going on from December to January, but we are back. What I wanted to do today was kind of do a first impressions of the cosmetics brand Kylie Cosmetics. Now, I have the only products that I have used from that brand would be the lip kits. I enjoy them very much so. Now, the reason why I haven't tried the brand till now is just because I feel like it caters to a much younger audience. And this is no shade because, you know, every makeup brand caters to or targets a particular age bracket of an audience. Like, you can tell the difference between Kylie Cosmetics and KKW Beauty and just the age difference that it targets. So I feel like she targets more early 20s, like that's kind of her target audience or her target customers. I myself, I'm in my 30s, so I've never really gravitated towards the brand as a whole besides the lip kits, but she did come out with a little holiday collection that intrigued me. If you guys are not new to my channel, you know that any nostalgic type of makeup collection I'm going to gravitate towards. I've just always been like that. So like you guys saw that I reviewed the Beetlejuice collection from Melt Cosmetics. I was obsessed with it. Hocus Pocus with ColourPop, so things of that nature. Kylie Cosmetics came out with the Grinch. Of course, the holidays passed. I hope everybody's holidays were as good as it can be during this pandemic. But you know what? I'm Puerto Rican and Three Kings Day is in January. Even though this is kind of a holiday collection, I figure, you know what? Let's review it on my channel because this is my first time reviewing Kylie Cosmetics. I want to give you guys my opinions honestly and truthfully. We're gonna go right into it. I have nothing on my face. I will say that they packaged it very nicely. I took out all like the bubble wrap and all that stuff, but it was packaged very nicely. Everything, all the content seemed to be packaged safely. Hopefully nothing is broken. So we're gonna open it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open everything up and then from there we'll create a look with it. So the first thing, this is the Kylie X The Grinch Press Powder Palette. I'm obsessed with the packaging. I think the packaging is so freaking cute. Like, this is adorable. I love that it kind of has a ornament look to it. So opening up this eyeshadow palette, again, it has the same little Grinch eyes in the front, which is really cute. In the back, it has the shade names. Opening up the palette, we have a mirror, which you guys know, I feel like every eyeshadow palette should have a mirror in it. It has the little plastic thingy to protect the eyeshadows, which is nice. Now these are the colors. I'm gonna be honest. First impressions, when I first opened this, I was a little underwhelmed. When I think of Grinch, and I grew up watching the Grinch, not just the like Jim Carrey one that everybody watched, but like the old school, the Grinch That Stole Christmas cartoon. To me, when I automatically think of Grinch, I'm thinking like the bright green, some yellows, some reds, and I just don't get that vibe with this palette. Don't get me wrong, looking at it, it looks like a cute little palette, but I was just underwhelmed with the color selection. I mean, I definitely think she should have like more of a neon type green, like the color of the Grinch. She should have had a red, just my opinion. I would have loved to seen like a yellow in here based off like his eyes. And just bright, beautiful colors. But we're still going to create a look with this and see how the eyeshadows perform. Next up, this is the Kylie X The Grinch Shadow Stick Set. This is what the unicorn looks like. It's a little 4-pack. So these are the colors. Let's see next. This is the, let's see, high gloss. This is the packaging. Looks like a little ornament. I love this. And I'm definitely gonna keep the little boxes, the cartons. I think it's just a cute little staple to have. If you're a makeup collector, you can appreciate this type of packaging. This is what the gloss looks like. So a very neutral, pinkish blush color. This is another high gloss, same packaging, obviously. This is more like a champagne color with a little bit of glitter specks in it. Next, we have the Kylie Jenner Pressed Illuminating Powder. This is what the unicorn looks like. So Cindy Lou is on there, really cute. Opening it up. I love this. This is cute. Has a mirror with a little film on top. I'll take it out later. But this is what the highlighter looks like. This is the Kylie Jenner Pressed Blush Powder. This is the unicorn. Opening it up. This is what the outside looks like. Really cute. And this is what the blush looks like. Next, we have the Shimmer Eye Glaze. This is the little box it comes in. That's what it looks like. Opening it up. Oh, it has this little thing to protect it, which is really cute. So I like this little attention to detail in red. And this is the inside. Really beautiful color. Next, we have the Matte Liquid Lipstick and Lip Liner. I have a feeling I'm gonna like this because I love her lip kits. This is what the unicorn looks like. This is the color. Then let's see what we have here. We have the Kyliner Liquid Liner Pen. Now it's rare for me to find a liquid liner pen that I actually like. Then we have the lipstick set, which is this. And it has 6 in here. These are so freaking cute. I can't with the packaging. How adorable that is. Again, packaging is so cute. The lipsticks swatch really nicely. And then this last item that I have in this box is another shimmer eye glaze. So it's in the same little unicorn as the other one. Opening it up, it has the little red with the Kylie X the Grinch, the little stopper, and this is a nice gold shimmer glaze, so that's nice. All right, so what we're gonna do, now that I've opened everything up, we're gonna create a look, so I'm gonna pull you guys closer. Okay, so now that you guys are closer, what I'm going to do is, I love to use some Tarte Shape Tape as a primer. If I'm not using this, I'm using my P. Louise, one or the other. I think I wanna start off with this dark green, almost like an olive green color. It is called Stocking Full of Coal, which is a really cute name for it, right there. Now there is quite a bit of kickback, as you guys can see. What I want to do is just start off right above my crease. If you're a person with hooded eyes like I am, you don't want to go directly on your crease because you won't see it when your eyes are open. So far, it went on pretty nicely. Next, I think I want to dip into this other green shade, which is called Green and Mean, which is that one there. And I'm going to apply that color directly on top of the previous shade. I am getting some fallout as well. Next, I think I want to try this shade called Poo Pudding, which is this shade here. And I'm applying that directly on top of the previous shade. So that is what we have so far. The shade Who Pudding, which is the last shade that I just applied, is not as pigmented as the previous 2 shades. You guys can see it's like a little washed out in this area. So I feel like the more you blend with the shade, the more it's gonna like take away the pigmentation. So you just have to keep that in mind. So what I'm gonna do is I want to cut the crease and then I will be right back. All right, so we are back. What I did is I did the other eye as well off of camera, cut both of their creases just to get the show on the road. I really want to try these eyeshadow sticks. This is the Grinch, which looks like this. I want to see how. The problem is that since I have a sticky base on here, I don't think it's gonna show really. I think I'm just gonna use these for the waterline because it's not showing up with my lid. I wanna dip into the shade Last Can of Who Hash, which is this shade over here. You would definitely need a sticky base, which is what I have, but it's kind of transparent. Like, I don't know if it's translating on camera, but there is literally no pigment to it. It just looks like glitter. Let's try your main one, which is this one here. This one looks like it's gonna be more opaque. Yeah, right away you can tell this one has more pigment. Okay, let's try the other shade. What is this? This is the Heart 2 Sizes Too Small, which is this shade up here. This one is not as pigmented as the previous shade. I really like digged in there. Like you guys can see, I like really digged in there. And it's not translating. Let's try Shine On, which is this one here. And maybe I can put that on top of the other shade. Yeah, you see this one is translating more. That previous shade, which was the Heart 2 Sizes Too Small, was not, for some reason, it was almost like it was taking off the previous shade. It's really weird, I don't know. And this one is looking a little muddy. I'm already like not liking this look. I'm gonna try to fix it. It's as good as it's gonna get. All right, for the under eyes, I figure we try Snarled with a Sneer, which is this one here. What I like to do is I like to really smudge it in there, and then when I apply my complexion products, just kneading it up. So you see, like right now there's super major fallout happening. I'll wipe that away and then clean it up with the concealer. I'm gonna dip into Old Grinch as well, which is this shade here. And you guys can see there's a lot of fallout. I'm gonna grab this shadow stick of the Grinch, try to use it on my waterline. I mean, it just looks like a glitter. That's what it looks like. So it's not super pigmented. So I'm gonna swatch the other shadow sticks on my hand just so you guys can see what they look like. I'm not gonna use them because they're not really translating on my eye. So these are what they look like. They're not super pigmented, so it's really just like for someone who wants to wear, like do a makeup, no makeup kind of look where you obviously have makeup on, but it's super sheer. This would be good for you guys. But for me and what I'm trying to translate here, it's not gonna work. So I tried to use it on my waterline and it just looks like a little sheer, just like little sparkles of green. That's all it looks like. So let me try Shimmering Eye Glaze in Stealing Christmas. I might as well try it that I'm here. That is crumbling, as you can see. I wasn't even really digging hard, but it's crumbling up, falling off my cheeks a little, but you just have to be super delicate with it because it does get really crumbly. It's okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my complexion products, clean this up so we can finish the look with the lips, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we are back and I completed my whole look because I didn't want this video to go super long. You guys don't need to see me putting on lipstick and stuff like that, but I will tell you guys everything I used. So I applied my complexion products. I did put the blush on, which was really nice. I also used the highlighter, so you guys can see. For the lips, I did use the lip kit, so the liner and the liquid lipstick. I also put a little bit of gloss on top just to see how it performs. I did a little bit of the liquid eyeliner in my eye, so I'm gonna give you guys a super close up so you guys can see everything. So this is the final look. I applied some red MAC liner in my waterline just to tie in with the lip, but That's what it looks like. Okay, now running down the list of products and what I thought of them. First, the eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna be completely honest, I did not enjoy the eyeshadow palette. It had some colors that were beautiful, like that olive green in there, but for the most part, some colors were less pigmented, some were just like really sheer. So, and besides the fact that the colors in the palette that were selected were underwhelming to me. To me, this just was a little bit disappointing. Would I recommend this palette? If you're a makeup collector and you love the Grinch, then yeah, but for a makeup palette to actually get use out of, I don't see myself picking this up again. So this was a no for me. These shimmer sticks, they, as you guys can see, not pigmented at all. It's really weird. It's hard to actually glide onto your eyelid because no one has like really tugged eyelids. Like, you know, that skin is super soft there. So it's just not practical for me. Like when you're trying to glide it on, it's super sheer. It just didn't work for me. The lipsticks, I did swatch them all for you guys here. I think they're gorgeous. I love all the color selections. They glided on really nicely. The lipsticks I would definitely recommend. The liquid eyeliner I loved. Surprisingly, I like the color. I love the way it glided on. It didn't leak. It was pigmented. It glided on nicely. It was very easy to use. So this I would definitely recommend. These shimmer eye glazes, they're alright. Were they super wow pigmented? Not really. I applied them on my lids and it didn't look any different from the eyeshadow that was under it. So, I mean, if you're using this by itself on your lid for like a sunny day, or I could see someone using it. Otherwise, I mean, it's okay. I wasn't wowed by it. The lip glosses, very pretty. I like them. I could definitely see myself using them again. The lip kit, I love the color. As you guys can see, it's a beautiful color. I love her lip kits. I think they are amazing. I have quite a few colors of hers, so I knew I was gonna enjoy this. The blush, beautiful blush. It's a sheer to medium type of blush. So the good thing about it is that you can build it up. See, it's a beautiful color. The only thing, this along with the eyeshadow palette, they seemed a little powdery, like too powdery. I noticed like when I was using the eyeshadows, when I would swipe back and forth, you can see like little dust, almost like little dust like coming out. And the same with the blush. So it's a little on the powdery side, but the blush is very pretty and it's very buildable. Beautiful color. I would definitely recommend the blush. The highlighter, I love the highlighter. I think it's gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful color, especially for someone my complexion. I can also see someone darker than me using it as well. Also someone lighter than me. I think it's a very versatile highlighter. Super beautiful. I enjoyed the highlighter very much, so that I would recommend as well. That's everything. Yeah, so take it what you will with this review. Again, this is not to bash the makeup company. It was just basically stating my first impressions and the experience I had. So please, no negative comments down below. This is just my review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys on the next one. If there's any makeup products or makeup brands that you would like for me to review, or anything that you want to see in particular, you can either leave it down in the comments or you can DM me on my Instagram. I will list all my social medias down below. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. There is a little icon on the right bottom side of the screen. You guys will see a little subscribe icon. You can click that and subscribe. Click all for notifications, just so that way you can be notified every single time I post a new video. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.